Hello, fellow ARK survivors. Today we're going to show you how to play ARK on Ragnarok. We're starting off, you're going to select your character. Since I'm older, I'm going to put gray hair in and average skin color, and then I'm going to leave everything else the same. I want to arrive on this ARK in the Highlands northeast area. That's a good spawn spot, good place to spot. And whatever you do when you start, don't forget to change your character name, because a lot of servers don't want you to play with the name humans. And if you play very long with the name humans and get a lot of goods collected and then get kicked from the game, you're going to be very unhappy. So I've created my name, Gramps, and we're now going to create me on the island, on Ragnarok, the northeast area. This is a boosted server I'm playing, so you're going to, on boosted servers, you're going to pick up things much higher quantities a lot faster. It's much easier to play than on the official servers. So here I am. I arrived on the beach. Not too much around me. And the first thing I need to do is to start to level up. Let's see what I've got for level ups. Okay, this is not a very high boosted server in terms of leveling up, because a lot of times I would have already seen 40 or 50 points available to level. So the first thing that I want to do is put my first level up in weight, because when you start picking things up, you very quickly get overloaded. So we'll see here. Now that's pretty good boost. I can already carry 100,000 pounds. So now I can pick up anything I want to and not worry about the weight. So I'm going to pick up the stick by hitting triangle. I'm on a PS4. And I didn't get the stick. I got the flowers. I guess that stick can't be picked up. I have to get one of these rocks too. There, I got a rock. And now I got some wood. So now when I hit the the circle key on my controller, I can look in my inventory, and this is what I see. Berries, which I can eat, rocks and wood and fiber to make things. So now I'm going to hit the R1 key to craft something. And I can craft 3 things right now, or 2 things. And I can't craft that because it says I'm missing thatch. So to get thatch, I have to go hit a tree or a piece of wood. So if I hit this with my fist, I'm going to hit the R2 key. So far I'm just getting wood, you see, over on the left. There, I got some thatch. Now when I hit the circle key in the R1 key, I can craft a stone pickaxe. Now hit the R1 key again to look at my inventory. Now I want to put this down in my fast access inventory. So I click it with the X key. I move the left controller button down to a spot that I always put my pickaxe down here, and there it is. Now when I'm going along, if I want to pick up the pickaxe, because I can't just hit the X, you see there's an X key there. If I hit the X, I'm going to jump. So I have to hit 2 keys at the same time. So I'm going to hit the L1 key and the X key. And then I pick up the pickaxe. Now I can use the R2 key to gather stone and flint. This is the one that you have to use this pickaxe to get flint. Now if I go back, hit my circle key to look at my inventory, my R1 key to see what I can craft, I still can only craft 2 things. That's because I haven't leveled up enough to get to the other characters. So now I want to level up some. So where am I going to level up first? Okay, I need to get my health leveled up, so let's see how much I get. 300, 500, and you see my heart's beating. I'm seeing red. That's because my health is way down. I'm at 100 and I should be at 1100. So we put some there. We need to put at least 1 in stamina. Let's put some in movement speed. It's nice to get up to about 300 in movement speed, but this isn't going to let me get there. It's only giving me, let's see, what is it giving me? 5 at a time. I'm going to use a lot, so we'll have to come back. Let's put 1 in crafting and see how much we get. That's good. A lot of crafting. 50 and fortitude, that's enough. So now we need to do some things to get started, so that to do more things so that we can get more points. One of the things that's nice about this spawn area is that we can gather some things that we need to make a pteranedon saddle, which I won't be able to make yet because I'm not at high enough level, but we're at the place where we can make the saddle. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this. On Ragnarok, you look for these beached whales, and you see I'm getting keratin, 200. You need about, I think, 100 keratin in order to make a saddle. And we're getting hide. That's a good thing to get to. Okay, now we look at our inventory again. You can see now down here we've got some hide, we've got some keratin, and we got some oil. And I'm dying. You hear me moaning there? Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get my health up 1500, and I'm going to kill myself by drowning. When you kill yourself, or when you die, when something kills you, what happens is when you respawn, your health points go all the way back up to maximum again. So once I respawn, I will get all my full health, and then I can play the game without worrying about being killed at some location where I don't know how to get back to my body to collect all my inventory. This is the one thing about killing yourself, is once I respawn, I know right where my body is so I can collect my inventory again. Okay, I'm going to respawn, make sure I'm at Highlands Northeast, right where I died. Respawn random location. And there. Now I'm a little ways away from my body. Oh, by the way, I didn't tell this to you. On the left controller joystick, if you want to run, you push down on it. That's called L3. If you want to run faster, you hit the X key, which causes you to jump. Now, you can see, it's a little hard to see because the gamma's turned up too high on this monitor, you can see there's this big green thing in the sky that shows where your body is. You can see that from long distances away. Now, hit triangle to access your inventory. Go up here and hit this key and it'll transfer everything. I don't want that triangle anymore, so I'm going to hit L2 to dump it. Now, another thing that you can do is you can hit your pick out your stone axe. Oops. I got a breather. I'm going to die again. Now we'll turn up our oxygen level so this doesn't happen. You see, I can get meat. And if I'd used an axe, I could have got hide too, which I should have done. Let's make an axe. So I'm going to hit circle to get into my inventory. Hit R1 key. Nope, I still can't make an axe. And why is that? I'm level 17. Oh, in this game I have to select which ones I want. Usually when you're playing boosted servers you don't have to select the... So how did I get to this key? Let's go back. I hit the circle key and then I hit the options key on my controller. And this gives you all of the different things that you can make. So we'll probably need to make a campfire. Definitely need to make a spear. Since it's a boosted server, I'm not going to worry about armor right now. We'll need some of this stuff later on as we get further along. Definitely going to need a bed. Club would be a good thing. And we're going to need a bolo to trap a pteranedon. And let's see, we can't make anything stone yet because I haven't leveled up enough. So let's kill something to get some more hide. So I'm now in my inventory, and now you can see these are the things I can make. I'm going to make some spears. Now I'm going to put the spears down in my quick access inventory, and I always put in the triangle slot. And let's see, let's make a stone axe too. Oops. Okay, remember to move this, you hit the X key, left controller, rotator key, and then to drop it in there, you hit the X key again. Now I'm going to hit the L1 key and the circle key to switch to the axe. Now I can chop wood without getting thatch. And I can chop stone and get more stone and not get as much flint. Now I'm going to hit the L1 and triangle key and switch to my spear. Now we'll go over here and we'll kill a dodo to get some meat and hide. Not doing very much damage. I think I'll add some more to my melee. That makes it... Oh, I didn't add any to the melee. Okay, there we go. That'll add 350. Now that should be a little bit more damage. There we go. We killed him. Now I can just hit him one more time and kill him with the spear, or I could use the axe or the pickaxe. Let's see if I use the pickaxe. I got hide and meat. Okay. Now we need to build a shelter. Don't want to build right in the spawn area. Oh yes, another thing I want to show you is, you see these rocks that have gold in them? When you use a pickaxe on these rocks, you get what's called metal. You see 400 metal and stone. You can, once you build a forge, you can change those metal into metal ingots. And then with metal ingots, you can craft metal pickaxes and metal axes and a metal pike to kill animals with. When you use metal, you get more stuff. So you get more stone, you get more metal, everything with them. They're more efficient. Okay, we'll build a basic shelter here right now. So I still haven't put things up to make shelters with. And I was waiting mainly because I wanted to get high enough. Right now I'm level 19. I was waiting to get high enough so that I could use stone instead of thatch and wood. You can build with thatch and you can build with wood, but they decay faster, and some of the big dinos can kill you inside your hut when you build with that. So I want to go right to stone. Oh yeah, I also want to remember to put oxygen, more oxygen in. Okay, and as you can see, my food bar is running way down, and so is my water, which means I need to eat. Also means I should be in shelter or have some armor on to keep me more warm. So let's put a few more here in speed. I like to be able to run away from dinos. And then let's eat something. The first thing that we'll eat here is berries. Don't eat the black ones. They put you to sleep. You hit the R2 key to eat. And you should see the food start coming up as I'm doing this. It's very slow with berries, though. Be very careful not to eat the black ones. Now, the water. I need water now. Go to the water, hit triangle, and you can hear yourself drink. And my water is at the top. Now I gotta eat some more. Now what I should do, let's build a fire. Because if we build a fire, okay, I find the fire in my crafting inventory. I hit R2. Now I can place the fire by selecting it and hitting R2 again. Now, access inventory by hitting triangle. I'm going to put in the meat. I put the meat in by hitting the X key and holding it down. I need wood. I'm going to put half my wood in, so I hit triangle to split it and then put half in. Now I can light the fire. Now, in a few minutes, there'll be some cooked meat in there. So while we're waiting for it to cook, let's start building a small hut. Actually, let's put some clothes on. See if I can do leather yet. If I can put leather clothes on, that'll be better. Yes, I can. See if I can make stone things yet. Yes, I can. Okay, so we're going to make a stone wall, stone foundation, stone ceiling, stone door frame, stone door. Those are the basic things that we need. We can make steps, ceilings, triangle ceilings, stone fences. Oh, well, I'm going to need to make a metal pike. I'm going to need, what I'm going to make a metal pike, I need something called a smithy and a forge. So those are the metal hatches. Okay, I think we've got enough now. We can build. Let's see how our food level is going here. Okay, we've got 4 cooked beets. Let's put them in our inventory and eat them. Circle to open the inventory. R2 to eat it. Let's see how my food comes up. 1 piece of meat. Brought it up pretty good. Now I'm going to use some of my XP points over here to increase my food level. Let's see how much it increases it by. 250. Put 1 in food, 1 in water. That way I won't have to, after I fill myself up, I won't have to eat and take water quite as often. Okay, now let's craft some things to build a house with. Okay, I'm going to build a 4x4 house, so I'll need 4 bases. Did I pick 3 or 4? I think I only did 3. I'll need a door frame, 4 ceilings, and if I do a 2x2 high, make it, now I think I'll just make it high, so I need 4 woods, but now I don't have enough to use to make 4 woods, and it says I need more wood down here. So we got some trees over here, we can get some wood. Let's see, I'm going to need 8. Okay, we'll need more of that, but, so I'm going to click on the, in my inventory, I click on the, now there's a couple ways you can do this. If you just want to, if you're only going to use one thing out of your inventory, you can hit the R2 key and it will take it right from your inventory and allow you to place it. So I hit the R2 key to allow me to place it. Now I hit the R2 key again and it allows me to rotate it, and I hit the R2 key a 3rd time and it locks it in. Now an easier way is to open your inventory, click X on the item and move it down into your fast access inventory. So I'm going to move that, the walls and the ceiling down into my fast access inventory. Now I just have to hit the appropriate button that you see shown there. This is the left arrow key, and it placed it. Now I can place a wall. And I need to put a doorway here. So I'm not going to put this down in my fast path because I only have one of them to put in. And now I can put a roof on. I could add another layer. Let's add another layer. Now you see that in my inventory it's grayed out, that I'm not supposed to be, I don't have any more walls left. But if I hit the up arrow key, it crafts it automatically without having to go into my inventory. This is another one of the advantages of putting these down in your fast access inventory. Okay, now I'm going to put the roof on. Right arrow. Okay, now I want to put a bed in here, because the bed allows you to respawn at a bed, so you know when you respawn where you're going to land. Okay. Let's go out and get some more food. Got 15, 16. Now let's see what my health is if I need more food to eat. Oh, yeah, I could probably eat a few pieces of meat to be healthier. Okay, while that's coming up, let's make some leather armor. I'm going to make... Yep, I have enough leather to get the whole suit. Did I make everything? I didn't make the hat. Now, going into hit circle to get into your inventory, the quickest way to put your clothes on, you can click it like this and manually go over and click it where it goes on the feet. But it's faster to just hit the R2 key. So I hit R2 and it automatically puts it in the right slot. Okay, now with some armor on, I'll be staying warmer. My food bar won't be dropping down as quickly, and I have some protection from wild animals. Now the next thing we want to do is we want to make a flyer. We want to tame a flyer. And the easiest flyer to tame is a pteranedon. I'm going to close the door here. But I don't know if I'm high enough level to get a pteranedon saddle yet to make one. Okay, so I come in, open my inventory, and I hit the options key. And I'm going to search up here for pteranedon. I only need to put... Okay, what did I just do? Let me go back. I'm going up into the... I'm going up to the search bar, hitting X, and I'm going to type the letters PTE, quick first three letters of pteranedon. Hit the R2 key, and there it is. And apparently I'm high enough level to get it, 38, so I can click on it, and now I can make a pteranedon saddle. So I learned the engram. Now let's see if I have all of the materials needed to make one. Yes, I do. So, R2. I have this pteranedon saddle. Okay, before we go and tame a pteranedon, and maybe that'll be our next lesson. I may not do that in this first session. We want to get some metal tools. To get metal tools, we need to create a forge or craft a forge. So I'm going to craft a forge. Now, the reason we have to craft the forge is we need this table over here, which is a smithy, to make metal tools. And you can see I don't have all the items I need to make that. I've got the hide, I've got the stone, I've got the wood, but I don't have the 5 metal ingots. Now, I made a forge, and that will allow me to make metal ingots. So I'm going to place the forge, but I can't because it's got to be on a floor. So let's put a floor down here. And let's put the smithy on that piece of floor. Now, triangle to hit access the inventory. We'll put the metal that we gathered in there, half of the wood in, and we'll light it. Now, maybe what we'll do is while we're waiting those metal ingots to be created, we'll go look and see if we can find a pteranedon that we can tame. Now, to tame a pteranedon, you need 2 things. You need a bolo to trap him, and then a club to knock him out. So here's the bolo that I learned. The engram has been learned. I'm going to make, well, I was going to make 3 of those, but I don't have enough thatch. So well, let's hope that 1 is enough to catch him. And we need the club, R2. So now I have the club and the bolo. I put the bolo down here on my fast bar and the club down here in my fast bar so that I can activate them very quickly. I'm going to make some more bolos because if I miss on the first one, it's nice to have a second one. So it said I needed thatch, and you get thatch from wood using a pickaxe. Okay, now let's make another couple more bolos. Okay, now let's go see if we can find us a pteranedon. There's a diplo. They won't hurt you unless you attack them. I'm not seeing too many pteranodons flying around. There's one walking. Okay, I select my bolo. Get behind him. R2 to swing it around. Okay, now I have to club him till he gets knocked out. I'm holding down the R2 key right now. That way I don't have to keep hitting it. Forward release, forward release. Ooh, this isn't working too good. It's a pretty high level, 170, so it's taking a lot to knock him out. Ah, good, we got him out. Okay, you hit triangle to access his inventory, and you need to put some raw meat in. And we left all of our raw meat in the campfire. That was not a smart thing to do. So I need to mark this spot so I don't lose him. So I'm going to put down, don't have that learned yet. I need to put down a marker. So a standing torch is a good marker. I see there's a red drop over there. I'm going to run over and get that red drop as soon as I mark it. Half of my wood. light it. What we're looking at over here is what's called a drop, or a cache. And they're color-coded. There's reds, greens, blues, yellows. The red ones are the most rare, and they usually have a lot of unusual items, like tech, for example. I'm going to have to kill something and get back there, or my pteranedon is going to wake up. So the reason I'm running over here is I want to get this red drop before anybody else gets over to it. I might be too late already. Oh good, it's a red drop with a circle, which makes it even more rare. Oh, not a high enough level. Okay, I need to be level 60. So I'm going to put some health in to get my health up. There's 54, 55, 60. Okay. Oh, there's element, which you need to build things for tech. So a lot of this stuff, oh, I can use that because gas, we're going to need that. Black pearls, prime meat, electronics. Oh, lots of prime meat. That stuff decays fast, so it'll probably be gone. Oh, here's some stuff we're using. We'll talk about this stuff later. Some meat I can eat. Some cementing paste. Fish, more metal, some oil, narcotics, that's good for taming things. And the rest are saddles, which we don't need. Okay, let's get back to our pteranedon. Hope he's still knocked out. Oh, I should mention, down in the right-hand corner, you'll see some symbols. The top symbol, which looks like a weight, shows how much weight I'm carrying. And since it's all opaque colored, or grayed out, that means that I have a lot of weight left I can carry. The next one is my health. I'm sorry. Next one is how much water I might need, and you can see it's about half full. Underneath that, the little triangle is my stamina, and as I run, that goes down. Now you'll watch when I do this, the water went all the way up. My food is dropping down very quickly. My stamina is at half, and my health is about at half. Now my health will come up as I eat. And I've got some cooked meat over here, so we'll eat some cooked meat to get my food bar up, and that will bring my health up also. You can see my stamina came up, my water's up, only my health is down. Now you see on the right hand side those quick bars. The food shows half, but it's rising. The stamina is at full, and the health is at about half. Okay, let's go find our knocked out pteranedon and hope he's still knocked out. Not sure exactly where I was. There we go, I see the marker. And he's still knocked out. So we'll hit the triangle key and give him some. We can't give him prime meat, so we'll have to give him regular meat. And is a quick tame server. Normally on a regular server this could take hours. So I can give him a name. Let's call him Red. And next I can put a saddle on him. So you can see it says hit triangle to equip with a saddle. Hit triangle. And you see he levels up just like I did. So I'm going to in my inventory, I'm going to put the saddle on him. I hit the R2 key and it puts it on. The first thing you want to use when you start leveling anything up, any dino, you want to put your first level in weight, because you can see he can only haul 200 pounds and I'm carrying way more than 200 pounds. So that gave me 60,000 pounds I can carry. The next thing you want to use on your level up is stamina, because dinos, especially flyers, use stamina very rapidly. So I'll use both of these right off on stamina. I usually like to have between 3,000 and 6,000 stamina. Now I'm going to hit the triangle key and hop on them. Now you see in the upper right hand corner a whole new set of icons. These are the stats for the dino that you're riding. So the top is his health, the next is his stamina, then his food, doesn't show water, and his weight then. Just by flying him, we got more level ups. Okay, you hit using the left controller joystick, in the right changes direction, the left causes him to move forward. Hold down on the left and he goes faster. This is one thing that I'm not happy about with this server, is that these flyers are not fast flyers. They're normal speed flyers. A lot of servers that you get on allow fast flyers, which means they fly twice as fast as the normal servers do. Okay, how did I just land? I should probably tell you that. So as you're flying around, when you want to land, you hit the X key. Now I can walk them without flying them. You hit the X key again to take off. Okay, I want to show you another little trick on flying pteranedons. This is only on pteranedons. As you're flying along real fast, you push down on the right joystick, which is called R3, and you do this quick move. That gives you a little speed boost. If you do that when you're aiming at a dino, it also increases like about 10 times the amount of killing that it's going to do to that dino. I'll show you that a little later. Triangle gets you off the dino. Okay, now the first thing, oops, I forgot. When you tame a dino, they automatically follow you. So you hit the circle key and you bring up this wheel, and I can go down here to whistle stop all, and that stops them. Before we do anything else, I need to save some of the things, especially the element. I'm going to make a wooden storage chest. Okay, so I hit the circle key, not the, yes, the options key, because I haven't learned this engram. And we have to look for the storage chest. It would have been nice if they put these things in alphabetical, but they put them in the order that you would normally want to learn them when you're playing on a official server. There's the small storage box, but I want the large one. So let's do a search. Small one, well, there it is, large storage. Now I have to learn both of them. Okay, now we're going to make that and place it. Now with hitting triangle, I can open it up, and I can put these things that I want to keep for safekeeping in here. That way, if I die, I won't lose it, because sometimes you die in a place that you can't find yourself. Like if you die in lava, you lose everything automatically. Okay, we're going to make a smithy now so we can make some metal things. So let's check and see how much metal ingots we have. Okay, what did I just do? Triangle puts out the fire, but hold down the triangle key, holding it down, and you get this little wheel that you can demolish it, put out the fire, or access inventory. So I'm going to access the inventory, and I've got 46 metal ingots. Plenty to make all the stuff I need. Okay, so I need to put a smithy in here. Did I learn the smithy engram? I did not. I learned the table. Okay, so hit the options key. Go down and look for the smithy. Well, let's type it in. Just type in SM. Oh, I did learn it. Okay, why didn't I see it? I'm missing something. I don't have enough stone. Get the hatchet out. Okay, now I can make it. R2. Move around to where I would like it. Hit the triangle key to access it. I'm going to put my metal ingots in there. I know I'm going to need some leather, so let's put half of my leather in there. And I can't remember if it's wood or thatch or fiber that I need, so let's look under weapons, melee. Wood, that's what I need. Let's put half of our wood over there. Okay, the first thing I want to make sure I make is the pike, because that's what you use to kill animals with. Then the next most important is the pickaxe, and then the axe. So hit the X key and hold it down, moves it into my inventory from the smithy. Now I'm going to put these items into my fastbar. Hold or hit the O key, click X, move it down where my axe is normally kept. Hit the X key, move it down to where my pike is normally kept. Hit the X key, move it down to where my pickaxe is normally kept. Now, when I hit the X key, I bring up, that's not just the X key, that's the L1 X key. I bring up the pickaxe. When I hit L1 circle, I bring up the axe. When I hit L1 triangle, I bring up the pike. These things will kill dinos much better than the wooden, cheaper ones. Okay, I'm going to lay down in my bed. And now I'm going to exit the game. And by exiting the game in my bed, when I come back, I will be safe. Or while I'm away from the game, I will be in a safe place. Dinos can't come in and get me. If I were to sleep or to exit the game outside of this little house, dinos can kill you. So that's the end of this lesson. On the next lesson, we'll do some more building, crafting, and some more advanced things. This is, you can see now we've done basic and a little bit of advanced by getting one dino. So this is Gramps signing out for this lesson.